I am Chris Glover. I'm the director for the Parks and Recreation Department. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out for this momentous occasion. Y'all can clap right there. I'm taking that from the bear. I have been fortunate enough to be here for quite some time now. And something that is really cool, I think it's really cool. There was a time where we kind of did business as a Parks and Recreation Department, where the squeaky wheel kind of got the oil. And now we've really switched that over to where we have strategic planning. And a lot of our strategic planning, that process started with this young lady sitting in the front, Miss Renee Johnson, when she was here. This process started in 2010 when we originally had our original master plan. So that's where the vision kind of came from, and we were diligent with it. We kept pushing and we kept pushing and we kept pushing. We had where's my daughter? She's here. Pretty girl, raise your hand. Raise your hand. There she is. I'm gonna call her out as well. But I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. But she just graduated from college.
All right.
Yeah. But when we started this, she was probably in elementary, junior high maybe. But be that here nor there, during her growing up years, she didn't have the time to be able to experience this facility that a lot of people are going to be able to have starting in 2026. And so that is awesome for the community. I would first like to start off with introducing our team members. We have Integrated Project Solutions. This is our team that we have put together to actually get this construction project done. Integrated Project Solutions serves as our owner's rep. They're overseeing, reviewing, and advising the efficient delivery of this particular project. Now, something about IPS, they are local, which means they are from DeSoto. Okay? They're local business, and they're also minority owned, and so that is also a big thing for us. Along with,
yeah,
go ahead. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, along with Integrated Solutions on the architectural side, we have the Smith Group and KAI. If you're affiliated with the Smith Group and our KAI, would you please stand, wave at, I guess everybody's standing, so wave at them. And so everyone will know where you are. Design is awesome. Awesome design. For those that haven't seen it, we have some pictures, so we'll show that. But then the KAI have been most professional along the way with this. And our Vermilions, there's someone from Vermilions here. They are a contracted group that's helped. They're not here. They are here to help with the cost of the facility. And on the other side, which we really have one side, would be Manhattan Construction and Postal. We have representatives from Manhattan and Postal. You can stand, wave your hands for us as well. Now, Manhattan is our primary and Postal is our secondary. Now, the thing with Postal, they're also a local business here in DeSoto, and they're also minority owned. So we're really excited about that. And Aquatic also has participated. Look here, when you wave it at me, Aquatic in the building. They played an instrumental role in our MWBE participation, which is well over 30% for this project. And so we're excited about that. Other than that, Sydney got on me earlier because she said I talk too much, so I'm going to try not to do that. Along with our master plan that I was talking about earlier, when you see our trails that we have here in the city, that came from our master plan. Our All Abilities Park came from our master plan. And this comes from our master plan. So really starting to see it gain some traction is really, really exciting for us to see. And last but not least, my team, the Parks and Recreation team. If you're with Parks and Recreation, raise your hand, wave out, or do something. The commitment that the Parks and Recreation team shows is just like none other. Like the great poet and philosopher Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar when he says they not like us, they not like us.
Yeah.
The group that I have, and I'm not just saying that just to say that. I'm telling you, they are committed to the vision. They're committed to the mission. They're committed to the people in DeSoto, and they really, really outdo themselves more often than not. And I know they get tired of me, but at the end of the day, they really make things move and make things get done. And a lot of people don't notice the things that they do. And so I wanted to make sure that I recognize all of them for the effort that they consistently portray. Okay, that's enough of Chris. Now we're going to have our mayor come up, and after our mayor, we're going to have Isom Cameron, our interim city manager. So everybody give it up for our mayor.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
More like it. As you mentioned, I'm Mayor Rachel Proctor, and I am just overjoyed. I'm almost without words, so I have some words in front of me because I just couldn't find words adequate enough to describe the joy that we feel today being able to see a project that is becoming realized in our community. So can we give it up one more time for everybody from here to everyone that was here to help us get to this point. It's just such an exciting day, and so I'm just excited to be able to give you a little bit about the vision. But before I do that, I want to take some time to recognize some folks that are here with us that also had a hand in doing this. I want to recognize our city council. I'm going to start here on the end, and if you will please stand. Councilman Andre Bird, who represents Place 4. Who represents Place 3, who's also this is her district. Let's continue on that. Councilmember Crystal Chisholm. Councilmember Correct Park, who represents Place 2. Councilmember Dana Marks, who represents Place 5. Who represents Place 7. I also want to take some time to recognize some citizens who have donated and given of their time as well, serving on our Parks Board. I'm going to ask if you are a Parks Board member to please stand. If you are a current or former Parks Board member, please stand or wave your hand so that we can acknowledge you. Thank you all for the work that you do. And we know that I have a saying, and it says progress moves at the speed of relationships. And so we want to recognize some special partners as well with the DeSoto Area Chamber. If you all could please stand so that we can recognize you as well. So I've been asked to give a little bit about some of the project goals, some of the objectives for what we are calling affectionately the ARC at McCowan Park. The first thing that we wanted to create here is we wanted to create a vibrant community center. So this project will become a destination for the community that offers a very united experience. We wanted to create a home for multi-generational activities. So the young and the old, this project is a place where people of any age can come and participate in dynamic recreational activities. This will also serve as a central hub for Curtistene, McCowan Park. And I just want to stop and take a moment to recognize the namesake for this area. Her husband is here. We want to recognize Mr. Leon McCowan. Please stand so that we can acknowledge him. We know that in the late Curtistene McCowan, we know that we stand on the shoulders of a giant. So we definitely appreciate her contributions and all that she has given us. And I know that she will be proud to see where we are with this project today. But also with that, with creating this art, we wanted to create a place that is uniquely DeSoto so that we can have something that is unique to our city that can be admired with other cities and bring other people into our city to utilize this facility. We also wanted to celebrate and connect the natural area. So as a part of executing the park's recreation master plan, DeSoto commissioned the construction of a 74,000 square foot aquatic and recreation center. And so this project will have a full-scale indoor competition pool equipped with observation decks on the second level. Suspended above the first level is roughly 400 feet of fitness track for cardio workouts. The facility further boasts a full equipped fitness area as well as training studios for group activities and gymnasiums to accommodate basketball, volleyball, and pickleball. The project, situated here in McCowan Park, will be among an entire multi-sport layout experience. And so we know that this is nestled inside of the state-of-the-art football complex, the aquatic Aquatic and Recreation Center will offer residents and non-residents a fully functional gym and fitness experience. Now you can clap right there. And so I know the big question is, when will we be able to experience this Aquatic and Recreation Center? And so I do have an answer for you. And so this project is scheduled to be completed by February of 2026. So everybody give our team and that concludes my remarks. I'm going to turn it over to our interim city manager, Mr. Ison Cameron, for further remarks.
All right, so thank you, Madam Mayor. I'd like to take a morning to everybody. First of all, you know, this project not only represents a new facility, but it represents, you know, addition to the quality of life to the city. So usually when you think about city, you think about taxes, you think about services, roads, streets. You know, you think about what the city does for the population. But one of the biggest things that we can do is enhance the quality of life for our residents. And this particular facility was one of the things that our residents indicated that they wanted to see, you know, through a lot of surveys and feedback that we received. So it's been a monumentous occasion, as Director Brewer has mentioned earlier. But it couldn't happen without the teamwork and cooperation of all of our stakeholders, beginning with all of our contractors, our consultants, our staff, talk about the public utilities department, the development services department, finance. Obviously, you know, we have to figure out how we're going to pay for this thing. So we had to have finance involved. We had to have council. I want to thank council for their bold vision to move forward with it. You know, because a lot of times, you know, it's easy to come up with these ideas, but it's altogether different story to put it bring to fruition and put the rubber to the ground. So I do want to just thank council for their bold decision to move forward with the project. And I've had the opportunity over the course of the development of the project to basically participate in a lot of the planning meetings and just to see the project come to fruition. It's a beautiful thing. We have right now in DeSoto, we have a lot of projects that you're going to see dirt turning for, and it's good. We deserve it. The residents deserve it. And that's one of Dr. Mark's favorite phrases.
Turn
he likes
that
to
dirt.
see dirt turning. So, you know, I think this aquatic center is going to be the statement piece for not only for the city but for the area, right? I haven't seen anything like it, and so we're looking for not only to provide a place for our residents here, but we also want to attract people to the area, right? To build on our tourism, to build on our commerce. So I think that this is a cornerstone to be able to do that. And I'm just proud to be a part of it, you know, whether in the interim role or the deputy city manager role or whatever. I'm just happy to have been a part of it. So, you know, it's hot out here, so. Dr. King said longevity has its place. Not in this heat, so I don't want to keep you off, but I'll end my comments there. But it's just beautiful, and it's just a little bit, you know, overwhelming when I think about it. When I look at this space and I see the vision for what's going to go here, so it makes me proud, and I'm proud to have been part of it. So I just want to thank Director Glover for his leadership in the Parks Department, for helping to carry this thing through. We've had a lot of people to come and go as a part of this project, but the thing that remains the same, that has remained the same, is the commitment to the project. So again, I want to thank everybody.
3, 2, go.
Oh, it's official.